Good morning, Pillwell family, and welcome to your Power Vinyasa Flow. You might want a set of bricks or maybe a strap for our practice today. We're going to set the intention of working towards crow pose. So whenever you're ready, meet me on your mat and let's flow. So we're going to start today's practice in child's pose. So go ahead and come to your mat. Knees are wide. Go ahead and sit the hips back onto the heels and reach your arms out nice and long. Slowly lower the forehead onto the mat. Start to connect with your breath. So inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Allow yourself just to melt into the earth. Surrender yourself into this pose. Nice, easy breath. With every inhale, find more space in the body. And with every exhale, start to sink a little deeper towards the heels. Start to set an intention for your practice today. Start to bring your focus to your breath. And throughout your flow today, try to stay present, letting go of any anxieties or stresses that might be weighing on our mind. And allow yourself this time to just be present and to take this time for you. So keep grounding through your breath. Bring the inhale and the exhale through the nose, settling into an Ujjayi breath. Allowing the inhale to fill the body with air. And allow the exhale to come from the back of the throat. And even though the lips are closed, imagine you're trying to fog a mirror in front of you. So it's a nice, powerful exhale to start warming the body. On the next inhale, slowly start to peel yourself up into all fours. Take the gaze forward, find a small back bend. And then on the exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, round through the spine. Inhale, take the gaze up. Let the belly stretch. Feel the back bend through the low back. Stay connected with your breath as you flow through these two, coming into cat-cow. On the next exhale, keep the rounded spine. Tuck the toes from here and slowly start to lift the hips, straightening out the legs. Drawing your sits bones high to the sky. And then take a couple breaths for free movement. Maybe you pedal out the feet. Maybe you shift weight side to side. Maybe you open through the hips. Just take a moment to scan the body and see where you might need a little bit more breath, more movement. And see what's tight and might need a little extra attention so we can start waking up the entire body. And then slowly settle into your down dog. Take the gaze forward to the fingertips and then slowly start to walk the feet towards the hands. From here, come into your forward fold, grabbing opposite elbows in Uttanasana, and gently sway side to side. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Reach the hands towards the floor. Bend the right knee, but keep the left leg nice and straight. And then open up the left arm, stacking up your shoulders. Feeling a deep stretch through the left hamstring. Relax the shoulder down away from the ear. Slowly release. Inhale, half lift. On the exhale, bend the left knee and extend the right arm up to the sky. Stacking the shoulders. Stay grounded with your breath. And then slowly bring that right hand back to the floor. Take the feet to the outside edges of your mat. Heels are slightly rotated in. Toes are rotated out, and lower the hips. Stay completely grounded through all four corners of both feet. Keep drawing the knees open and over the toes, so make sure the knees aren't collapsing in towards one another. Open up the chest, take your gaze forward. On the inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, left arm opens to the sky. Exhale, slowly release. Keep the chest nice and lifted. Bring the hands to heart. Keep pressing through the outside edges of the feet so we're staying balanced through all four corners. Stay grounded with that breath. Release the hands to the floor. Go ahead and straighten out the legs and bring the feet back under the hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Corkscrew the hands into the earth so the inside of those elbows face forward. Pull the abdominals in. Press the heels back, even as we drop onto the toes. Feel every part of your body waking up, really grounded through the hands, through the feet, and strong and powerful through the arms, the core, and the legs. Stay connected with your breathing. Take the gaze forward. On the next exhale, slowly lower halfway down chaturanga. Untuck the toes. Inhale, up dog. And then exhale, back down dog. Keep pulling the chest towards the thighs. Take your gaze back. Make sure the shoulders are drawing away from the ears. You're strong through your lats, through your upper back. So from here, slowly start to lift up onto the toes. And then exhale, release the heels back to the floor. Inhale again, come back up onto the toes. And then exhale back. We're going to add a little more movement. So as you come up, slowly start to round through to plank. And then bend the knees, sit the hips back, and straighten the legs. Again, up onto the tippy toes, round through the spine to come through to plank. Bend the knees, sit back, and then at the back, straighten out the legs. On the next inhale, reach the right leg up high, three-legged dog. And on the exhale, step it to the outside of the right hand. Lower the left knee towards the mat. Hug the right knee in towards the right shoulder. Take a nice deep inhale here, and as you exhale, bring the right hand to the inside of that leg and slowly start to twist open. If you like, you can always come down onto that left forearm and find a little more space through the body. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale here. Slowly bring it back in. Pop yourself back up onto the hands. Tuck the left toe to lift that knee. Take a nice deep breath here. And we're going to step it back into side plank. So slowly, slowly step that right leg back. See if you can stack the knees and open the chest. From here, we're going to keep going. Drop the right foot, open the chest, lift your hips, flip your dog. Stay grounded through the left arm. From here, we're slowly, slowly, slowly gonna drop the hips. So we're sitting right next to that right heel. So from here, we're gonna let that leg roll off to the side and fold over our left leg. Bringing the bottom of the right foot to the inner left thigh. Take a nice deep breath here. Inhale, lift up. We're gonna rotate the right foot to the back and lift up onto that knee, coming into half splits. So pull the left toes up towards the ceiling and drape the body over that leg as you pull the crown of the head towards the front, short edge of your mat. Slowly walk yourself back. Sit to the inside of this right heel. We're going to bring the left hand back to the ground. We're going to inhale, lift up, press to the outside edge of that left foot as we slowly transition back into side plank. And then on the next exhale, slowly pivot back to step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. And then lower the left knee back to the mat. On the next inhale, reach the arms high to the sky, open up the hips. Exhale, bring the hands to the hips, open up the hips even deeper. Make sure the right knee is tracking over the ankle and up towards the big toe so it's not collapsing off to the side. Open up the chest towards the sky. From here, we're going to slide the left arm down the thigh, tent the fingers, and then reach the right arm up and over the body. On the exhale, windmill yourself back up. Bring the hands to the mat, step back through to high plank, and take a vinyasa. So chaturanga here. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Take another moment to scan the body and see how it's starting to feel as it wakes up. Come back to being grounded through your breath. Pull the hips high to the sky, making that V shape through the body. Staying nice and grounded through the breath. Fingertips are spread nice and wide, giving you a big foundation. And we're going to start with that spinal flexion again. So we come up high onto the toes. We round, round, round as we come through to plank. Then we bend the knees to drop the hips back. And then at the back, straighten out the legs, drop the heels. Come up high onto the toes. Round the spine to come forward. Bend the knees to sit back. And then straighten out the legs, down dog. Keep flowing here, staying with your breath. Last one here, and then on the inhale, we're going to take the left foot up, three-legged dog. Step to the outside of the left hand. Lower that right knee. Hands are on the inside. Feel free to stay up high onto the hands, or maybe you lower onto that forearm. We're going to bring the left hand to the inside of the left knee and gently rotate open, opening up that chest. Feel the space through the hips. Stay grounded with your breath. Slowly release, coming back up onto the hands. tuck the right toes. We're going to step it back to side plank. So make sure you're firmly grounded through the right hand and the right foot. We're slowly going to shift onto the outside edge of the right foot and bring the left leg up. Opening up the chest, stacking the shoulders. Pull the abdominals up and away from the floor, squeezing through those obliques. And then slowly, slowly, slowly flip the dog. Open up the hips, reach the hand back, press the hips up high to the sky. And then on that next exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly drop the hips. Bring the bottom of the left foot to the inner right thigh and then fold yourself over the right leg. Keep pulling the crown of the head towards the short edge of your mat. Nice long line of energy. Stay grounded with your breath. Slowly lift up. We're going to rotate the left leg off to the side, roll onto the knee to come into half splits. So find it on the inhale, link through the upper body, and then exhale, drape yourself over that thigh. Make sure you're keeping the hips nice and square. So pull the right hip back, pull the left hip forward. Stay connected and grounded through your breath. Slowly, we're going to sit to the inside of that left heel. Right hand comes behind us. We're going to transition back through. So inhale up, slowly sweep that leg, come back through into your side plank. And then slowly, 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 we're going to rotate back. And then step the left foot back to the hand. Again, pull that knee towards the shoulder. Take a nice deep breath here. And then on the exhale, lower the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Open up the hips and the chest. Exhale, bring the hands towards the hips. And from here, press the hips forward. Open your chest up to the sky. So slowly slide the right hand down the right leg, tenting the fingers, and then reach the left arm up and overhead. Feel that big side body stretch. Keep the chest open. So make sure we're not collapsing towards the floor. And then slowly release back up. Bring the hands to the inside of the leg and step the left foot back, plank pose. Take a nice deep breath here. Take the gaze slightly forward. Take a vinyasa. So chaturanga halfway down. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. And stay here for 5 deep breaths. On the next exhale, take your gaze forward to the hands first, and then let the feet follow. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Ground through the entirety of the feet. Let the shoulders melt away from the ears, down the back. From here, take a moment to remember your intention for this class. As we start to flow, keep reminding yourself of your intention for this practice. For me, today, it's going to be gratitude for what my body can do, what it's capable of doing. And just being truly grateful for showing up and dedicating this time for myself. So take a moment, set your intention. And on the next inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. We can either step or jump back into a vinyasa, so chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Nice deep breaths. On the exhale, take the gaze forward and then step the feet in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take the gaze forward on the exhale, step or hop the feet back towards the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take your vinyasa. And then stay in down dog. On the next exhale, take the gaze forward and then step or hop in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take that vinyasa. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. On the next exhale, gaze comes forward and then step or hop the feet forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's flow through that 2 more times. I'll cue it, but feel free to go at your own pace. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take your vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Gaze comes forward first and then the feet follow. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, stand up tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, dive through center. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Take your vinyasa. And then let's all meet in down dog. And we'll take 5 nice breaths here. Keep driving the chest towards the thighs. Keep pulling your sits bones to the sky. Stay grounded through the hands. On the next inhale, reach the right foot to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. And then go all the way through. Dancer's bridge, flip your dog. From here, slowly transition to bring the right knee to your chest. So slowly, slowly, slowly come back through side plank. And then bring that knee into the chest. And then step the right foot forward. And then step right into half moon. So float, opening up the hips. If you need to, you can always place the right hand on a brick. It's about 12 inches in front of the pinky toe. If you want, you can extend the left arm high to the sky. Stay nice and strong and grounded through that right foot. Notice if you feel really wobbly through a certain point in the right foot, ground through that spot. On the exhale, bend the right knee and step the left foot to the back of the mat, opening up into warrior two. So make sure the right knee is over the ankle. Your front heel should line up with your back arch, nice and strong through the legs, and then extend the arms out from the shoulders. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears and stay nice and active through the lats and the shoulder girdle. Make sure the right knee is not caving in. Keep drawing it towards the pinky toe. Keep your gaze over the front fingers. We're going to straighten out that leg. And then as we reach forward, we're going to push the hips back and slowly lower into triangle pose. So try to find a nice long spine here, stacking the shoulders. Feel free to grab a brick or place the hand on the inside of that right leg to achieve this. Focus more on how it feels rather than how it looks. Do you feel a big side body stretch coming up? Do you feel an opening through the shoulders? From here, slowly release the left arm towards the floor. Pivot the left toes so they're facing forward, and then step the left foot in just a couple inches, so all 10 toes facing forward, both feet on the floor, fold forward into pyramid pose. On the next breath, bend your right knee, shift the weight forward, take your gaze forward, and then float the left foot. From here, straighten the right leg as you bring your chest parallel with the floor. Reach the arms back long. Flex through the left foot as you come into warrior three. Stay grounded with your breath. Keep grounding through all four corners of both feet. So we're pressing through the heel on the left, like we're pushing it into the wall behind us. We're grounded through the right foot on the floor. Take a nice deep breath here. Slowly start to lift up. Try not to set the left foot down as we come into a figure four. So left ankle on the right thigh and slowly sit into it. Really open up the outside of this left hip. Bring your left hand to the outside of that left foot. Take the right hand to the hip. From here, we're slowly going to lift ourselves up. Find that balance. Bring the heel towards the hip and use the right hand to grab the foot as you let the knee melt to the floor. Slowly start to lift that leg, drive through the heel, open up into warrior two. Find that grounding through the feet. Find that opening through the hips and that power through your legs. Straighten out that front leg. We're going to find triangle one more time. So push the hips back. Open up into triangle one more time. Take the gaze up this time if you can. On the exhale, release the hands, step back, and we're going to take a vinyasa. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, take the left foot up this time. Bend the knee, open the hip. With control, slowly, slowly, slowly flip. Dancer's bridge or flip the dog. And with control, we're slowly going to step back through, bringing the left knee to the chest. So nice and strong through that core. Stay grounded through the breath, and then step the left foot through. Take a nice deep breath, and we're transitioning into half moon. So reach the left arm forward, power through that leg, open up your hips. Feel free to grab a brick. Really open up the hips. Nice long line of energy from the back heel through the crown of the head. Stay present, stay grounded through your intention for your practice today. Start to bend the left knee and step the right foot back. Set yourself up into warrior two. Sink a little deeper. Left knee over the ankle. The knee is drawing towards the pinky toe so it's not caving in. Gaze is over the front fingers. Nice long limb energy from the front finger all the way to the back fingers. Straighten out that left leg. Push the hips back as we reach forward and come through to triangle. Again, feel free to grab a brick. Maybe you reach the floor, but focus on how it feels. Open up the chest. Stack the shoulders. Feel the right side body opening up. Slowly release, square the hips. Rotate the right foot so all 10 toes face forward. Step the right foot in a couple feet and fold into pyramid pose. Stay grounded through your breath here. Slowly start to take the gaze forward. Shift the weight into the left foot as you start to pull the right foot up. And then start to lift and straighten that left leg as you float the chest, coming into warrior three. So focus on really keeping the hips and the chest square to the floor here. Reach the arms back towards the foot. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Stay really grounded through your breath here. Strong through that left leg. Slowly, slowly start to bring everything up. Keep your right foot off the mat. Bring your right ankle on top of the left thigh and then sit into your figure four, Galavasana. Find your balance. If you lose it, no worries. Bring the right hand to the outside of that foot. Slowly rise up. Now we're going to pull the heel towards the left hip. Use the left hand to hold onto the foot and let your knee melt down towards the floor. Take one more breath here. And on the exhale, slowly release. Step the right foot to the back of the mat once more. Come back to warrior two. Straighten that leg. Push the hips back as you reach forward. Triangle pose once more. Exhale, slowly release. Take a vinyasa. Exhale, back down dog. So we're going to take that flow once more, but breath to movement, so it'll be a little faster. So inhale, right foot high to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, flip. Inhale, open the chest, lift the hips. Exhale, gracefully step forward. Half moon. Exhale, warrior two, step the foot back. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, hinge, triangle pose. Inhale, square, set up for pyramid pose. Inhale, warrior three. Inhale, stand up, Galavasana. Sit into that figure four. Grab that foot, inhale, stand, heel to hip, drop the knee. We're going to exhale, step back through to warrior two. Inhale, and then exhale to triangle pose. Exhale, take a vinyasa. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, bend the knee, open, flip the dog. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly bring it back through, step the foot through. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, step back, warrior two. Inhale to triangle pose. Exhale, lower the hands, square the hips, pyramid pose. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, Galavasana, figure four. Inhale, rise, heel to hip, drop the knee. Exhale, step back, warrior two. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Exhale, right leg floats. Flip the dog. Exhale, bring the right foot back through. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, triangle pose. On the next breath, pyramid pose. On the next breath, warrior three. On the next breath, Galavasana, sink into that figure four. Inhale, rise, heel to hip, drop the knee. On the exhale, step back, warrior two. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, take your vinyasa. Last time here, inhale, left leg. Bend the knee, open the hip, flip the dog. Exhale, with control, step it through. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, pyramid pose. Inhale, warrior three. Inhale, Galavasana, figure four. Exhale, rise, heel to hip, open the knee. Exhale, step back, warrior two. Triangle pose. Exhale, take your vinyasa and we'll meet in down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right tricep, shift forward to plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Once more, knee to tricep. On the next exhale, cross the body, bring the right knee to the left tricep, flex the foot, kick the leg out. So come into fallen triangle. From here, open up the chest. On the exhale, slowly release. Bring the right knee back through the chest. Step the right foot forward. Walk yourself to face the long edge of your mat, all 10 toes facing forward. Sink into the back left leg, straighten the right leg. Nice long spine. And then exhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Exhale to the left. One more time. Exhale to center. Bring the heels in, toes out, and slowly lift the chest, coming into goddess pose. Inhale to lift. Exhale to sink. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to sink. Stay with your breath. On the next one, stay low. Slowly pivot the right foot and lower that right knee to the floor. We're gonna bring the right tricep over the left thigh. Tuck the right toes and float the right knee. Keep the hips nice and square. Slowly bring the right hand in front of the left foot. Revolved half moon, so power through the left foot. Float your right foot. Left hand can stay at the hip or slowly reach the arm up to the sky. Bring the right heel towards the glute. Grab it with the left hand and pull the thigh parallel to the floor. One more breath here, and then release, come into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take a vinyasa. We're staying on the right, so inhale, right foot up. Exhale, right knee to the tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Flex the foot, kick it out to the side, fall in triangle. Feel the opening through the hip. Slowly release, step the foot through. This time we're going to rotate, face the back long edge of our mat. Inhale, half lift. Bend the left leg. Sit into that left side, and then exhale, sit to the right. Exhale, sit to the left. Exhale, sit to the right. Exhale, sit to the left. Exhale, sit to the right. Exhale, sit to the left. From here, come to center, pivot the feet in, sit down into goddess pose. Take a nice deep breath. On the exhale, drive up to stand and then sink. Exhale, press up, grounded through strong feet. Last one, this time hold nice and deep. Again, we're gonna pivot on the ball of the right foot to face forward. Drop the knee, twist over to the left, right tricep to left thigh. Keep the chest nice and lifted, twisting. Flex the right foot, tuck the toes, and float that back knee. Pull the left hip back, pull the right hip forward. Stay grounded through your breath. Take that gaze down, right hand to the front of that foot, and float into your revolved half moon. Stay grounded through that breath. Bend that right heel towards the glute. Stay grounded, stay grounded, stay grounded. Slowly release, come into your forward fold. Utkatasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, take your vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. So now we're going to flow through that on the left side. So inhale, left leg up. We're going to bring the knee to the tricep on the exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Cross the body this time. Flex the foot, kick it off to the side. Open the chest. Exhale, slowly release, re-square the chest and the hips to the floor. And then on the next breaths, release the left foot, step it through to the hands. Straighten out that leg. Walk to face the long edge of the mat. Sit into the right heel. Inhale through center, exhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Exhale to the right. Hold. Walk yourself through center. Heels in, toes out. Drop the hips, lift the chest. Coming back to goddess. Sink the hips a little deeper. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, drive up through the feet. Exhale to rise. Inhale to sink. Keep the right foot as it is. We're going to rotate on the left foot this time to face the back short edge of the mat. Lower that knee. Find length through the body, crossing over, bringing the left tricep to the right thigh. Find that twist, and then float the left knee. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting up. As we transition into revolved half moon. So we're going to bring the left hand in front of that right foot and straighten out the right leg as we float the left. Nice grounding through that right foot. Breathe. Bend the knee, bring the heel towards the glute. Take a nice deep breath. Grab the foot and then pull the thigh up parallel to the floor. And from here, exhale, bring the feet together, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take your vinyasa. And we'll flow through that one more time. So float the left foot. Bring the knee to the tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Knee to tricep. Three-legged dog. Cross the body this time. Flex the foot and kick it out to the side. Keep the hips and chest square to the floor. Fall in triangle. Take a couple of breaths here. And then when you can, release, step the left foot through and come through to straddle. Facing the long edge of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, sit into the left. Inhale through center, exhale to the right. Keep exhaling, going side to side into your Skandasana. Slowly bring yourself back through center, heels in, toes out. Let your hips melt, bring the hands to heart. Sink as deep as you can. Shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, sink. Exhale to rise. Inhale to sink. One more, and this time hold at the bottom. Breathe. Spin onto the left foot to face the front short edge of the mat. Lower that knee. Hands to heart. We're going to find that twist first, and then bring the tricep to the thigh. From here, ground yourself, and then float the left knee. Get ready to transition into revolved half moon. So take your gaze down first. Left hand in front of the right foot. Power through that leg. Float the left foot up. Really strong through that right leg. This is not easy. Bend the heel towards the glute, hold. Take a nice deep breath. And then on the exhale, release, step the feet together, fold forward. Nice job. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take your vinyasa. In down dog, stay for 5 nice breaths. Stay nice and grounded through the hands. Pull the sits bones high to the sky. Take that gaze forward. We're gonna step forward, drop the leg, and then drop the other foot. Coming through, seated, and coming all the way onto our backs. Hug the knees into the chest as you lower down. We're gonna do a little core work. So keep the knees into the chest and release your hands down by your side. Use your lower abdominals to keep the knees up. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, we're just gonna try to bring the knees up over the body. The hands are here for support, but try to use mostly your lower abdominals to lift and lower the legs. On the exhale, pull the knees in, and on the inhale, release. Just take a moment, take a breath. We're gonna add a little hip twist. So we lift up, we twist, twist, come back through center and release. Up, twist, twist, and then lower back through center. So try to keep the hips off the floor. Last one. Lower. Take another deep breath. So this time, lift up, and then we lower, hover the heels from the floor, just maybe 5 to 6 inches from the mat. Take the exhale as you lift. Inhale, lower and hover. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower to hover. Really strong through the lower abs. Stay with your breath. Nice job. Last one. Hug the knees back into the chest and gently rock side to side. So we're gonna now come to our peak pose for class today, which is crow pose. So go ahead and cross the ankles and roll your way all the way up to sit. So from here, roll onto the knees. We've been practicing with a lot of chaturangas today, so that's gonna be the arm that we want to have. So go ahead and set the wrists underneath the shoulders. I'm going to come up on to the toes. So as we lower down, we want to bend at the elbows. So we're coming into that chaturanga-like pose because we want the legs to rest on the back of the arms. So fingertips are spread nice and wide to give yourself a big foundation of support. Your gaze is also very important because where you look is where you will go. So make sure you keep your gaze towards the front short edge of your mat. Come up onto the balls of the feet, place the legs on the triceps. Take the gaze forward and shift the weight into the hands. Maybe you start to play around with one foot, and then maybe you can float the other foot. Balance through the hands, keep the gaze forward. Breathe, feel the strength through the upper body. Slowly release back down when you're ready. And just take a couple of moments here for some playtime. Keep practicing around with your crow pose. So if you need to, you can pause here and just keep practicing as you transition more and more weight into the hands. But when you're done with your crow, we're going to straighten out the legs, come back through forward fold, and then step back through to down dog. Inhale the right leg up, and on the exhale we're going to take it all the way through to pigeon. So set yourself up for pigeon pose. So lengthen that left leg back. We really want to focus on the hips being square. So maybe the right shin is parallel with that front short edge of your mat, or maybe the heel is underneath your left hip. Whatever feels more comfortable for you, just focus on keeping those hips nice and square so we can really open up this outside of the right hip. Slowly, as you settle in, start to walk the hands forward, and then maybe you can start to fold over yourself. We're wherever you are, maybe you're on the hands, the forearms, or maybe you're slowly lowering down. Just really focus on staying square through those hips. Soften through the shoulders. Unclench the jaw. Let go of any tension in the body. Nice deep breath. Slowly start to peel yourself back up. We're going to step through down dog. Open that hip, bend that knee. Maybe you circle the hip a couple times. And then slowly release. On the next inhale, take your left foot to the sky, and we'll set the same thing up through the other side. So bring it through to pigeon pose. Keep the hips nice and square. And then try to mirror whatever you did on the other side. And then again, slowly start to peel yourself up. Again, pass through down dog, bend that knee, circle through the hip again. And then slowly release, come onto the knees, and then take a seat. From here, we're going to take the legs nice and wide. And then find a nice long spine. So pull the crown of the head up high to the sky. Take a couple of breaths here. And as you find that length through the upper body, and then slowly start to fold yourself center, leading with the heart, so we have a nice long spine. And if you're really tight through the hips and maybe you can't get any closer to the floor, rather than starting to round, keep finding that length. And from here, just tuck the chin to the chest, but keeping the spine nice and long. So find your personal depth, finding that edge of your stretch where you can feel it, but it's not too much or painful. Stretches should be felt and a little intense, but not painful. And stay grounded with that breath. Keep leading with your heart. Stay active through the legs. Keep flexing the feet. Stay with your Ujjayi breathing. Nice deep breaths. Take in one more inhale, and then as you exhale, slowly start to bring yourself back in and bring the legs back in. We're going to take the left heel to the right glute, and then we're going to place the right foot on the outside edge of that left thigh. Make sure you're grounded through both hips, nice and even. Inhale, reach your left arm high to the sky. And then exhale, twist. Bring the tricep to the outside of that knee and start to twist over the right shoulder, taking the gaze over that shoulder. On the inhales, find length through the spine, and on the exhale, twist a little deeper. Take one more breath here. Slowly release through center, and let's switch sides. So we're going to bring the right heel towards the left glute, and your left foot steps over the right thigh. Inhale, right arm high to the sky. Exhale, twist and bring the arm to the outside of that thigh. Take the left hand behind the left hip and gaze over that shoulder. Nice deep breaths. On the inhale, find length, and on the exhale, find a little more depth in your twist. Stay really grounded with your breath. Make sure you're not restricting the breath. If you've gone too deep, just back out a little bit. And then slowly, slowly start to release back to center. Lean into the hands and extend the legs. Give them a little shake. One more time, come onto your back and hug the knees into the chest. From here, gently roll side to side, massaging that low back. And we're slowly just going to extend the legs out long, coming into Shavasana. So let the legs fall off naturally from your hips. Let your arms rest down by your side. You can let the eyes close. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. And exhale, side out. One more cleansing breath, just like that. And then as you take that final exhale, let every part of you sink into the mat beneath you, bringing your practice to a close. Relax the muscle in your brow. Relax your jaw. Start to reawaken your body by deepening your breath. As you start to reawaken, come back to your intention for your practice today. If it was gratitude for your body and what it's capable of, think of the peak poses and what you accomplished in this advanced vinyasa flow. And take a moment to just be grateful for what you accomplished in your practice today. Maybe it was just that you were able to carve out an hour for yourself. Maybe it's the fact that you showed up in spite of everything that's going on in our lives today. Maybe you finally achieved crow pose. And then whenever you are ready, slowly roll over to your right side. And using your left hand, gently press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it out. Slowly bring your hands to heart. Thank you, Powell family, for joining me for this Vinyasa Flow. From my heart to yours, be well.